Well, congratulations on our little unknown channel here at DG Trades. You had your first 6 time. A little bit over that. Actually. About a 6.5 time. You just made yourself a whole bunch of money. If you guys don't remember, for the 3 of you watching, on this video right here, dated October 22nd, that has 30 views. And 3 likes. In fact, one of the likes being my own, as you can see here. So 2 likes. 30 views. At about 24 minutes in, I start talking about IOTX. And we'll talk about the price action, where I expect it to go. Hopefully you guys sold a nice portion and made a nice little bit on this speculative play. It definitely was a speculative play. It played out great for me. Held it at 6 cents, had a stop at 30. Never, ever expected it to go from what we're seeing here on this chart, okay, on October 22nd to that. I mean, that's within about 2 weeks' time. So that is an impressive spike there that we caught. Unfortunately, I was catching it right here at about 30 cents. So that's about where I sold, right there. And I sold a large majority of the coins, and I do have, a little bit. But that was for me, it was a 5 time. Cool with that. I'm not complaining. I sure would have liked to set that stop up a little bit higher. I did not think it had that much capability of shooting that far up. There was a conference today. And but anyway, yeah, here we go. Here's me talking about it. Let's check it out. Time to explain this, and I don't want to get too in depth. But I am looking at IOTX. Just opened a small position in IOTX, and I love what is happening in the AI space and the autonomous vehicle space and robots. And these IoT generally has to do with devices that are like sensors. So anyway, I'm explaining basically the blockchain and its relationship to the physical devices that they're making. Right now it's speculative. Let's just be real. It's a very new company. I'm not quite sure about the leadership. I like the thesis and idea behind it. It was a speculative play, and it played out perfectly. And you should be selling a majority of what your position is, even at this price, because you're still currently it's up 3 times still at this moment. I would sell a chunk. It could run further. I'm happy with the 5 time I got. I would suggest that you guys would just be happy with the 3 time. And who knows what's going to happen in crypto, but that surely is a nice return on your money. And again, this is not financial advice. This is. It's just my opinion, and congratulations to the 2 of you that watch. I hope you watched that particular part of the video. This is what I've been doing for 13 plus years is trading. I've just recently getting back in after many years on a hiatus, and I'm telling you, you would have to wait for what I just did on this 2-week trade. You'd have to wait years for in the equities market. The crypto is ridiculous. Lots of risk, obviously, lots of risk. But we see here on this news blurb here that they had a conference today. Let's see here, talking about the blockchain and the devices that are connected to help with autonomous driving and other cool factors. It all sounds great. It sounds great. Just be careful. They did partner with 2 people. One is Travala, which I am not familiar with, and it is a website for booking hotels, book hostels. What? No, book hotels. That's interesting. Never heard of Travala. Sorry, I don't do too much traveling. That's quite interesting. That it's doing that. So I don't know how reputable that is. I'm not even sure what to think about that. And their Twitter has 129,000 followers, and that is relevant to look at the following to see how many people are on these. And then you see here, Now Payments was the other people that they partnered with. Looks interesting as well. Accepting Bitcoin and altcoin payments. So IOTX is now on their platform. So they're developing partnerships, but the biggest blurb of the news that I saw was another reason for the bullish momentum could be IOTX's conference, which happened earlier this morning. So that's when we saw the spike. You got a lot of probably dumb money coming into this, not aware of the fact that this is probably going to take a very long time to develop if this ever does. I know that IOTX is involved with an electronic vehicles company, and I saw this news article about a week and a half, about the same time I mentioned the speculative play, and jumped in with a very small position. I think I had like $300 or $400 that, you know, I put in, and you know that worked out very nicely for me. But I saw an article in I can't think of the name of the electric vehicle company, but it's an outfit that is competing with Tesla, not on a major scale. It's a much smaller operation, and they're putting IOTX in their vehicles. And pardon me, I'll try and put that down in the description if anybody's interested in reading that. And that's kind of how I became aware of IOTX and did a little bit of research myself. And like I said, very speculative, worked out. And then you can see here, you know, that they're saying basically that this Pebble Tracker. Apparently, they showed people at this conference something called the Pebble Tracker, and I went to go check that out. And on their website, it's basically a device powered by blockchain that gives you real-world events. These are all things I explained on the last video. So this is a device that must have performed fairly well at the conference for people to take notice and put money into the crypto. That tracks motion, light, climate, location, and it takes this data and it puts it into the blockchain, and that data then gets recorded in real time, goes back to the device, usually in a sensor or a camera, and then controls whatever it is that it is attached to in any way that it is programmed to do. That is very cool tech. I don't think that we're maybe anywhere in this cycle that you're going to see IOTX really like go full gangbusters. You might though. You actually might. I don't have any footage of what happened at this conference. I don't know how amazing this device is, and that's why I'm keeping just a small little bag of this IOTX crypto. So just, you know, keep that in mind. You might want to set a little bit aside for a rainy day and see, you know, you never know what might happen. But again, on these speculative plays, it's really just good to, when you see a chart like this and you see this is called a blow off top. You see this thing go up to 40 cents. And then it just sells 50% down. That's usually called a blow off top. It'll be cool to see this. Maybe we'll track it. Maybe we'll continue to track it, see what happens. But when you see this, it's usually a blow off top event and it's been traded. And you might get like the next week or two where it just crawls back up to this price point and tries to see if it can find a top. If in fact there is some type of real world news and real effect here and real utility, then the price will go back up and try and hit and tap this and see if it can break. And if it can't, it'll just drop again. But just be careful when you see these very long wicks like this. That's what traders, we call a blow off top. So just be careful about that. We still have, this is the daily candle. We still have the day to see where this finishes up. And we can see maybe the day or two. But I mean, like anytime you see, this is an indicator called the relative strength index, and you're seeing it up this high, and we're at 90 right now. On a short term basis, that's a very big sell indicator. But I've seen things go. I've seen things blow past and just, you know, demolish because of misvaluations and people not understanding the tokenomics. And the tokenomics not so great on this one. It's more about the utility and what this company is doing and how the blockchain is so very important to the devices that are going to be connected to this blockchain. But guys, congratulations. That is trading responsibly, and that is trading smart, and that is you set those stops, and you know, you guys just bagged yourself at least a 3-time right now currently. If you were on the ball and you put your stops up higher like I did, you get a 5-time, and that's just how you trade. So congratulations. I hope I helped many of you, and I just feel good if that helped anybody out there. And yeah, pay attention to the videos, I guess. Pay attention. We're going to talk about AMP next, and I'll see you guys on the next vid.